Hi, welcome to our RDC New Member video series, or welcome back to our series. I'm Ryan Carrell with Carpenter Realtors in Indianapolis, Indiana, and one of your board of directors members. So I have three relatively new members with me today. They all joined last year, or mid to the end of last year. And I'm going to ask each of them to introduce themselves, and then we'll jump into a series of questions. So with that, first up, Harold, would you like to introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Harold Decena, Vice President of Corporate Real Estate Services for the Ebby Halliday companies here in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, representing three brands: Ebby Halliday Realtors, Dave Perry Miller Real Estate, and Williams True Real Estate. We have 32 offices and approximately 1,900-ish agents in our company.
Very nice. Well, welcome. You are a busy man, so thanks for coming on today. So next up, Erin, welcome.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I am Erin Kilgore. I am the Relocation Director for App Properties in Chicago. We have about 40 different offices and just over 3,000 agents servicing all of Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana, Southwest Michigan, as well as Lake Geneva, Wisconsin.
Awesome. Well, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
You too. Thank you.
And David, welcome.
Thank you. My name is David Erickson. I'm the Relocation Director for Corcoran Pacific Properties out of Hawaii. We cover all four major islands of Big Island, Maui, Oahu, and Kauai. We have 10 offices and 200 agents.
Well, aloha, welcome.
Aloha.
All right. And so how about ladies first? So Erin, are you ready to share?
I hope so. I think so.
Okay, fingers crossed. First question. What's your favorite way to spend a day off?
Probably sleep in a little bit, get a good workout in, maybe go to lunch with some friends or family. And then, I don't know, enjoy the rest of the day down here in the city of Chicago and go out to a nice dinner.
That sounds like good work-life balance right there. A little sleep in, a little workout, a little lunch. All right. So, okay, next question. Do you like or dislike surprises?
Dislike.
Dislike. Is there any particular surprise that you really didn't like in the past? Or
not that I can recall off the top of my head. I've had a couple surprise birthday parties and they were great, but I don't know. I feel like I'm someone that always wants to know everything. So I'd rather know and not be surprised.
All right. So schedule with Erin if you're gonna do something. Okay. Question: what's the most interesting thing you can see out of your office window or your home office window?
So I am in my office currently, and usually I work from home on Tuesdays, and today is Tuesday. However, I have the Blue Line, which is one of the Chicago transit trains, right outside of my apartment, and it is very noisy. So that is why I'm here today.
Oh,
so that's probably the most interesting thing.
Oh, people watching, little people watching. Can you see the people when they go by?
You can't, yes, and they can see me.
Very cool. Okay. All right. I love this question. If you had a warning label, what would it be?
Probably that I am clumsy. I spill a lot.
Okay. All right. And last question. What's the one thing you're glad you've tried, but you don't want to do it again?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably rock climbing.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Not a fan of heights, but happy to have done it.
Yeah, check the box, look at the view.
Probably never again.
Don't do it again. I gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing a few things with us. David, we're going to jump over to you. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Ready?
Good to see you. Shoot, fire away.
All right. So what is something that you like to do the old-fashioned way?
You know what? This is going to sound odd, but shaving. My dad had one of those old razors. You had to put the thing in, and I say that just because I just did a little while ago. I tried the disposables and the semi-disposables, but I've had the same razor for probably 10 years. I just like to have, like, when you get the barber shop kind of shaves from back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Very cool. A little connection to dad. All right.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Okay. So next question. How old were you when you learned there is not a Santa Claus?
5.
Oh, and
I remember the conversation.
That was a quick answer.
I remember the conversation. I was like, there's no way reindeer fly. And my dad finally said, you're right, there's no Santa. And then I said, yes, there is.
I want to believe.
I want to believe. Yeah.
Oh, all right. 5. That's kind of young.
Yeah.
Were you able to keep it a secret?
I don't recall, but my daughters were probably 11 and 12 before they figured it out. So I'd never spoiled that for them. But
there you go.
Yeah.
That's great. All right. So switching to food, what's your favorite ice cream topping?
Probably, if I had to choose an ice cream topping, it would just probably be the standard chocolate syrup.
Okay. Chocolate syrup, hot fudge.
Peanuts.
I go with sprinkles. Ice cream is just sprinkles delivery mechanism, so ideally, how would you like to spend a birthday? What's the best way to spend a birthday?
Ideally, it would probably be to Costa Rica, a trip to Costa Rica with my family or my wife, and just relax. I was there for our honeymoon back in 2002, and it was amazing. The volcanoes and the hot springs, and definitely a place I want to return to. So if I had a birthday wish, it would probably be to pick up and travel.
There you go. It sounds beautiful. Beautiful.
It is.
Okay, last question. What personality trait that you have are you most proud of?
I'm kind, I believe. I try to be. I always type kind regards to every email just to keep my head in the game, and no matter what, that's just something that I've been doing probably throughout my last 10 years of my career. I just try to, approach everything with kindness and, empathy, understanding. And I certainly have character flaws, I'm sure, but I don't think lack of kindness is one of them.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to the flaws in our next interview, but
wonderful.
Yeah, kindness is a good one. So.
Looking forward to that.
All right. Thanks, David. I really appreciate it. And last but not least, Harold, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Couple of quick questions for you. Start off with a funny one. So when you're making a PB&J, do you put on the PB first or the J first?
I do the peanut butter, and only on one side of the bread. Okay. I've heard somebody do peanut butter on both and then layer the jelly in the middle. And I'm going, what?
Psychopath. No, peanut butter on one slice. Yes.
Exactly. Peanut butter is first. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what was your very first job?
Okay. My very first job was a baggage handler loader for a little regional airline called Rio Airways, and everybody used to call it Rio Scareways. So that's exactly what I did. And I have to admit, I looked pretty darn buff after loading all these bags into the airplane cockpits or whatever, those bays. So I probably should be doing that again. But
a paid workout, can't beat it, right?
Exactly.
I like it. All right. If you could go back and give a 20-something-year-old Harold career advice, what would you give yourself?
Gosh, I would really say follow your dream. I think some of us take a stance of finding careers that are lucrative or whatnot, and we're not happy in it. And we decide somewhere along life's journey that this is not for me and I want to do something else. And I really think it would be follow your dreams. Now,
Yeah.
I don't think relocation was my dream, but somehow I love it. So I've stumbled upon it. But again, I would suggest follow your dreams and follow your heart. So
I agree completely. Life is too short. The money will always come. So
right.
okay, so next question. At a party, where can somebody usually find you?
At the bar.
At the bar. Right, that's my guy.
So when you say
Perfect.
hello to everybody walking in and all that, the first thing they always tell me, and the bar is over there. So I don't know what that says, but anyways,
Perfect.
that's where I usually gravitate.
Okay, and last question for you. What would be the title of your memoir?
Oh my goodness. I think I don't know. I've not. Now you're really kind of tightening up the whole question here, Ryan. I think it would be something to the effect of, "Hey, do you remember when ... You know, I think you would just want to recall certain moments or funny moments, sad, anything, and I think that would be the title. Hey, you remember when? It kind of conjures up lots of fun things for me. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, all right. Well, thank you. Well, this is wonderful. Thank you all for sharing very much. And I just want to wrap up with one question that I'd like each of you to answer, if you would. So, David, I'm gonna throw it back to you. And this one question is, what do you enjoy most about your role as relocation director?
What I enjoy most is our company's culture of, it's a Hawaiian word, ohana, which is family. And our company really engages in that wholeheartedly. I always feel the support by both executive staff, agents, transaction managers. And it's just it's a real pleasure coming to work every day. I haven't had one day where I wasn't looking forward to engaging. So if I had to sum it up, Ohana spirit would be my most favorite part.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you. Harold, how about you?
I love the whole service aspect, being able to provide customer service to many different clients, our buyers, sellers, renters, and our corporate clients. It just gives me great satisfaction in knowing that our delivery from our receiving an opportunity to the way our agents are performing is satisfying in an extraordinary, exceptional way someone's needs. So that's my goal, and that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I like the most. I like the challenge of it, and I like the whole aspect of being able to provide that service delivery.
Great, absolutely. And Erin, how about you?
I would say the people, not only my amazing team that I get to work with every day, but also all of the wonderful people that I've met within the industry over the last, 5-6 years that, I have the privilege of working with. And also, I feel like I'm always learning something, and always evolving in this industry, which I like that. There's never really a plateau. No day is ever the same. So I always feel like I'm learning. So yeah, I would say the people and the learning aspect of the role.
Yeah, excellent. Well, it's been my pleasure to talk with all of you, and thank you so much. Welcome to RDC. We're glad you're here. We're looking forward to being able to see everybody in person. And you'll actually get a hot breakfast and a hug, and it's just the best meeting out there. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.